Welcome back to TV Day's Drama Digest, your trusted source for the latest, most gripping updates from the heart of Salem. Buckle up, because the episode airing this Monday, May 26, 2025, promises to deliver an emotional roller coaster that will leave you breathless, teary-eyed, and desperate for more. Today, we're diving deep into the chaos, heartbreak, and unrelenting drama that will unfold, painting a vivid picture of the trials our beloved characters face. From life-threatening injuries to shattered relationships and shocking arrests, this episode is a masterclass in soap opera intensity. Let's unpack the turmoil awaiting us, with every gut-wrenching detail and dramatic flourish, as we explore the lives of John, Marlena, Sarah, Xander, and more. A hero in peril. John's fight for survival. The episode opens with a scene that will sear itself into your memory, the aftermath of a catastrophic explosion that has left Salem reeling. At the heart of this tragedy is John Black, a pillar of strength and heroism, now clinging to life in a hospital bed. The explosion, a devastating event that has sent shockwaves through the community, has left John gravely injured, his condition precarious and his future uncertain. The hospital room is a somber tableau, filled with the hum of medical equipment and the heavy weight of unspoken fears. John, battered and bandaged, lies motionless, a stark contrast to the vibrant, indomitable spirit we've come to know over decades. Marlena Evans, John's soulmate and the emotional anchor of this storyline, stands vigil at his bedside. Her face is a mask of resilience, but her trembling hands betray the storm of grief raging within. Marlena, ever the optimist, clings to hope, whispering words of encouragement to John, urging him to fight. Beside her, Brady, Paul, and Belle. John's family, in every sense, maintain a fragile facade of positivity. Their smiles are forced, their words laced with a desperate need to believe that John will pull through. Yet, the specter of loss looms large, and the air is thick with unspoken dread. Each beep of the heart monitor feels like a countdown, a reminder that time is slipping away. Steve Johnson, John's loyal friend and confidant, steps into this scene of anguish with a heavy heart. In an attempt to offer solace, Steve recounts the events leading up to the explosion, painting John as the hero he undeniably is. He ran toward the danger, Steve says, his voice cracking with emotion. John didn't hesitate. He saved lives, risked everything. His words are meant to comfort, to honor John's bravery, but they land like cold rain on parched earth. The family nods, their eyes glistening with unshed tears, but the truth hangs heavy. Heroism comes at a cost, and John may pay the ultimate price. The audience, too, knows the stakes. John's potential homecoming is overshadowed by the heartbreaking reality that his longtime co-star, Drake Hodgson, has passed, leaving a void that mirrors the character's fears. The pain of this loss, one that viewers have grappled with for months, now spills onto the screen, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. As the hospital scene unfolds, the camera lingers on small, poignant details, Marlena's hand gently brushing John's, Brady's clenched jaw as he fights back tears, Belle's whispered prayers, and Paul's stoic silence, his eyes betraying a storm of grief. The family's unity is both their strength and their vulnerability, a fragile thread holding them together as they face the possibility of a future without John. The writers have crafted a narrative that doesn't shy away from the raw, visceral pain of impending loss, and this episode promises to be a tearjerker that will resonate with longtime fans. Will John defy the odds, or is Salem on the brink of losing one of its most beloved figures? Monday's episode will keep you on the edge of your seat, tissues in hand. Betrayal and fury. Sarah and Xander's explosive confrontation while the hospital drama unfolds. Another corner of Salem is ablaze with a different kind of fire, the scorching fallout of betrayal between Sarah Horton and Xander Cook. Their relationship, already a tapestry of love, mistrust, and redemption, unravels in a spectacular display of raw emotion and bitter accusations. The episode shifts to the Horton household, where the air crackles with tension as Sarah and Xander face off in a confrontation that will leave jaws on the floor. The root of their conflict is a shocking revelation. Sarah has been hiding a secret about Philip Kyriakis, a man whose presence in Salem has always stirred trouble. The details are murky, but the betrayal cuts deep. Sarah not only lied to Xander about her interactions with Philip, but also struck Philip in a moment of rage. The truth comes crashing down like a tidal wave, and Xander, a man known for his fiery temper and fierce loyalty, is incandescent with fury. "How could you lie to me?" he roars, his voice a mix of pain and disbelief. Sarah, defiant yet visibly shaken, fires back, accusing Xander of his own sins, his past manipulations, his reckless decisions. The accusations fly like daggers, each one cutting deeper, exposing the fragility of their bond. The argument escalates into a full-blown spectacle, with Sarah's voice rising to a crescendo as she delivers the ultimate blow. She orders Xander to leave their home. The scene is gut-wrenching as Xander's face crumples, a mix of shock, hurt, and anger. He pleads with her, his voice softening for a moment. "Sarah, we can fix this. Don't do this." But Sarah, her resolve hardened by betrayal and pain, stands firm. The door slams shut behind Xander, a sound that echoes like a gunshot, signaling the end of their shared dreams, at least for now. But the drama doesn't end there. As Xander stumbles into the night, reeling from Sarah's rejection, fate deals him another cruel blow. In a public square, under the harsh glare of streetlights and the curious eyes of onlookers, Xander is arrested. The scene is chaotic, with police officers swarming, handcuffs clicking, and Xander's protests ringing out. The charges are unclear, but the humiliation is palpable. Maggie Horton, Sarah's mother and a maternal figure to Xander, watches from the sidelines, her face a portrait of devastation. Tears stream down her cheeks as she approaches Xander, her voice trembling. "I'm so sorry," she whispers, her words heavy with love and sorrow. Their goodbye is brief, but heartrending, a moment that encapsulates the pain of a family torn apart by secrets and consequences. This sequence is a masterstroke of storytelling, blending personal betrayal with public disgrace. The writers have leaned into the emotional complexity of Sarah and Xander's relationship, showcasing their love as both their greatest strength and their Achilles heel. The arrest, a classic soap opera twist, adds a layer of intrigue, leaving viewers to wonder, what has Xander done? Is this a misunderstanding, or has he crossed a line that can't be uncrossed? And what of Sarah? Will her anger give way to regret, or has this betrayal severed their bond for good? The episode doesn't provide easy answers, but it delivers a narrative that is as compelling as it is devastating. A tapestry of pain and resilience, Monday's episode of Days of Our Lives is a testament to the show's enduring ability to weave complex, emotionally charged stories that resonate with viewers. The dual narratives, John's fight for survival and Sarah and Xander's imploding relationship, create a rich tapestry of pain, resilience, and hope. The hospital scenes are a slow burn, heavy with the weight of impending loss, while the Horton household is a powder keg of raw emotion and dramatic confrontations. Together, they capture the essence of what makes Days of Our Lives a cultural institution, its unflinching exploration of the human heart. The performances in this episode are nothing short of extraordinary. Deidre Hall, as Marlena, delivers a masterclass in understated grief, her every gesture and expression conveying a love that is both fierce and fragile. The ensemble cast, Josh Taylor as Steve, Eric Martsolf as Brady, Brandon Beamer as Paul, and Martha Madison as Belle brings depth to the hospital scenes, each actor finding unique ways to portray the tension between hope and despair. Meanwhile, Lindsay Godfrey as Sarah and Paul Telfer as Xander ignite the screen with their chemistry, turning their confrontation into a fiery, unforgettable clash. And let's not forget Mary Beth Evans as Maggie, whose tearful goodbye to Xander is a moment of pure, heartbreaking authenticity. Whether you're holding your breath for John's fate, reeling from Sarah and Xander's explosive fallout, or mourning the fractured bonds of Salem's families, this episode will keep you glued to your screen. The writers have crafted a story that honors the show's legacy while pushing its characters into uncharted territory, and the result is a gripping, emotional journey that will leave you talking for days. So, grab your popcorn, your tissues, and your closest friends, because Monday, May 26th, 2025, is a date with destiny in Salem. Tune in to Days of Our Lives to witness the heartbreak, the heroism, and the unrelenting drama that only this show can deliver. And don't forget to subscribe to TV Days Drama Digest for more updates, recaps, and behind-the-scenes insights. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.